Welcome to Background Noise! I have not done one of these videos in a long time. So Hyrule Warriors just got some new DLC today. I haven't recorded a game video since I was living in my old place, which was like forever ago. But I'm just gonna go right into it because you know what? It's brand new stuff, and I've got literally hundreds of emails from debt collectors that have told me if I don't pay them soon, they're actually going to foreclose on my mortgage. So I interpret that as fans telling me they want to see more gameplay stuff. Right, guys? Anyone? Anyway, Ganondorf's... Oh, by the way, the voice actor, the woman who reads these, is pretty bad. I usually just skip them, just like I did there. So I haven't played as any of the new characters yet. I did go through and max out the badges as far as I could, which was not fully, but should give me a little bit of an edge. By the way, this game is amazing if you don't own it. Even if you don't like the warrior games, like Dynasty Warriors, Orochi Warriors, Orochi. That one actually has the word warriors in it twice. So let's see how she plays. Obviously, if you've played this game and you've gone through the other maps, you've probably... Feels like the frame rate in this game just went up by a lot. I wonder if they did that in the update. That's weird. Anyway, this is known as the sexiest woman in the entire game. I'm doing this on easy mode. Normally I'd play through on hard, but, you know, for the sake of these videos, I don't really want to bore you guys any more than my voice already does, which, if you're still watching this video, apparently you've got a pretty high tolerance for that stuff. Sweet! Now, from what I remember fighting her, not that it's relevant when you choose a character, they always have those stamina things where you can do the critical attacks on them. Her and that stupid Wizoro guy are both brutally hard to do that against too. Either it just doesn't show up, or it shows up during attacks that are hard to hit her. I did realize that you can kill the Dark Links that show up during this one right here. Ta-da! Oh, Dark Link. I pre-ordered all the DLC for this, so I got the Dark Link skin, which, by the way, totally sucks! If you want to see a cool Dark Link, play the new Smash Brothers. That has a really cool alternate costume that's just there from the get-go. This one, not so much. They didn't really do anything properly in this game. It's terrible. I hate it now. I'm taking it back. But yeah, as I was saying, if you do like these kinds of games, it's amazing. If you don't like these kind of games, it's still pretty friggin' awesome. So I highly recommend that you check it out. So these, I'm assuming these missions are going to be somewhat generic again. Maybe this is like the Ganondorf campaign, where it's just my rise to glory. Sia, I believe is how you pronounce her name. Called her Kaya for a bit, but nobody was here to hear me say that. Nobody but my own. Shame and sorrow and loneliness. It's my best friend. For those of you wondering, hey Andrew, how come you haven't posted a video in 2 months? You know, you get around to doing stuff eventually. I've been kind of busy with all the voice acting I've been doing, so I apologize to all my fans if you feel neglected. All my subscribers who I've earned very carefully through spamming Reddit and other various things, and paying people to subscribe, including my family members, which, by the way, do monthly takes on that. I can't just do like a one-time fee. I don't know why. Family apparently doesn't like my videos too much. I'm using the Classic controller for this because, or Classic Pro controller 15 HD Remix Wii U, that is also backwards compatible with the NES. And I highly recommend that you get one of these, or steal one from someone if you can't afford it. That's what I did. I broke into the Canadian Embassy, and they actually carry a lot of Wii and Wii U peripherals only. I didn't notice anything from any other systems. What am I supposed... Oh, looking for the ancient... Oh, it's Wizoro. I guess maybe this is like Ganondorf's thing, where you're summoning your allies. Normally, when I record this stuff, like most Let's Play channels, which this apparently is not a Let's Play channel. I don't know what this channel is anymore. I would stagger these over the course of a week, or 2 weeks, or whatever. Because nobody really cares, and I get the feeling that I'm recording these more for historic documentation of my own life than I am to actually entertain people, I'll probably just post them as quickly as I can edit them, because why not? Especially with new DLC like this. I assume anybody that does actually want to watch it wants to watch it as quickly as possible, so... Or not. I don't know how YouTube works. It's like an enigma. I did notice when I was picking these levels that there's no heart containers or golden skultillas, although it said that there were in the new the new adventure map, that there's 20 more golden Skulltulas, but apparently not in the legend mode, which I don't really care about. I guess I'm just gonna have to beat it Volga. Who, by the way, I gotta say, in terms of adapting Zelda characters to this, probably one of the best, considering he was just a giant dragon before. Ooh, I haven't seen this yet.
Form of a beaver.
Purple energy. We got the power of Mace Windu. Samuel Jackson is just riveting my body right now with sexual Jedi energy. Alright. I hope I'm supposed to beat him up, because I haven't got a mission in the corner yet. If I'm supposed to recruit him, he gonna be dead soon. I'll tell you that right now. I hope you can't hear the clicking of my buttons. My microphone being what it is, which is 2 Dixie cups that are plugged into a USB drive on my computer. Pick up a lot of sounds, a lot of ambient noises, so I apologize for that, but I'm not going to do anything to fix it.
Oh, Volga, no!
I really hope I'm supposed to KO him, because sometimes you can do stuff, because I'm obviously so good at this game, that I can actually complete objectives before they're even posted on the screen, which could result in me screwing up certain things. Well, he's dead now. By the way, I've been unlocking most of the third weapons for the other characters on the adventure, not the new ones, but I'm still playing this game. This game is it's one of those Skyrim things where you put in 8,000 hours into it and you still don't finish it. The third forms of all the weapons look really cool. Oh! So close. The Lizasavos chieftain has been defeated. Oh, Isle Delphinos, never mind. Oh, wait. There's more than one? What treachery is this? Again, I don't assume anybody's actually watching this, but if you are... Oh, I just threw up a little bit of coffee in my mouth. If you want to see more of these, just tell me. If, considering the response to this, which I assume there will be none, I can do the new Mario Kart DLC, because I pre-ordered that as well. It obviously is not out until next month, but... yeah, I like to make my fans happy. All 2 of them. Right, Barbara and Wayne? Yeah, you guys are the best. Oh! I actually was also considering doing, you know, like a Halloween thing. A lot of channels do that. I'd love to do it. I like Halloween. Then I realized again, yeah, that's a lot of work for literally nobody. And there's way more talented people doing it on YouTube than I am, so... Yeah, it's tough. It is tough doing the stuff completely by yourself. That being said, perhaps a little channel update. Despite the fact that I bought this microphone almost an entire year ago, just to do one specific thing that I still have not been able to do because it requires another person. I may be able to do that in the very near future, so we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. Very good friend of mine. He's getting married, and after he gets married, somehow, like that makes sense, after he gets married he's going to have free time. Figure that out. But anyway, hopefully we'll be able to get together and, you know, kiss quietly in a corner, maybe do some snuggling, or record something. I don't know. It's really not up to me. I guess it just... we'll see where the night takes us and how open his relationship is since he's got married. So yeah, some pretty exciting stuff. If you did watch my last video, the last one I posted was right before I was going to Disney World, which, yeah, it was not a fun trip. And I didn't record anything when I was there, so I don't have anything to post from it. That's just how nightmarish it was. The happiest place on Earth, well, you know what? If you want to get touched inappropriately by Goofy, yeah, I guess it is the happiest place on Earth. I guess all your dreams will come true then. It's Silorenda's castle. It was one of the worst experiences of my life. There's blood all over the walls. It was like something out of The Shining. Now, I know I went there for their Halloween party, but I didn't expect it to be real human blood. And I know Disney is one for authenticity, but it's disturbing. I don't know how much of this I'm going to play through, because I don't know if you can actually play as the other 2 characters. If so, then it would be perfect, but I have no idea, because you never got to play as Zant and Gurium, or whatever that guy's name is, in Ganondorf's story, so I don't know. I have no idea. By the way, Zant in this game, very disappointing. Awesome design. He sucks to play as, because all of his special moves and combos just basically stall you for 20 minutes while he completes whatever he's doing. And as a result, especially doing the adventure maps, it makes it almost impossible to clear things within the time to get gold, the 15-minute time period. Yeah. yeah, I guess that's pretty much all I have to say. I guess I'll just stop talking for the rest of this playthrough. Because I would imagine people don't really want to hear what I have to say anyway. And this type of game, it's not much to talk about when you're playing it, because it is very redundant, and I don't know, I guess I would assume it is very boring to watch. I've never watched anyone play these. I know I'm calling my own videos boring, but it's not a newsflash to anybody. But playing these is very cathartic, because it's a simple game. I mean, there's not much to it. You just go around and basically press 2 buttons. But it's a lot of fun. I kind of wish there were some kind of mounts in this, like there were in the Dynasty Warriors games and Samurai Warriors and all that jazz. Just because it makes it faster to get around the map, not necessarily for fighting. Because sometimes you have to rush, like it is in all the other games, you have to rush as fast as you can to the other side of the map because someone's about to die. And then they do die and you automatically fail. It's, you know, it's not something I would consider a walk in the park. Or a walk in old Hyrule field. It's just, I'm kidding. Kidding, of course. I've never been to Hyrule. I've never even left my mom's basement. I've been here the whole time. You guys didn't even know. I was right under your nose. You didn't even look for me. At this point in the game, getting the level 1 materials is something I usually don't even do because I don't need them for anything. I could use them to make potions, but it just seems like such a waste. Such a waste of my time. Oh, I just realized I'm supposed to be capturing Volga's forces. All those keys. Which I'll do right after this. Oh. Okay, yeah. So you gotta use that map in the upper right-hand corner. Without that, you're lost. Because not everything's connected. And I realize that door is not open. Although if I capture it, it might open. Whatever. You know what? I'll just stop talking to myself. Make some serious changes in my life right now. Anyway, I haven't done one of these. Like, the stuff I posted a couple months ago before I left for Florida, I actually recorded back in June, and I just never posted them because, well, go and watch them and you'll know why. But I haven't, like, since I've moved here, I haven't recorded anything like this, and it's really fun. I forgot how much fun it is to do this stuff. Even though, you know, it's more just for me than it is for anyone else. I do enjoy it. Even though this game, as I said, is not much to play off of. And for all the other stuff that I have posted that's video game related, the vast majority of it gets flagged immediately anyway. I know Nintendo's changing their stance on that, but because this game uses licensed Zelda music, I don't know. I guess I'll find out when I post it. Hooray! I don't care. Like, you know, clearly not in this racket to make money. That's never gonna happen. But I would prefer for my videos not to get flagged, just for the sake of, I don't want my viewers to feel as if they're committing some sort of horrible atrocity akin to the Holocaust by watching my videos. While it may feel like that's what you're going through when you watch this sometimes, it's not. It's not that bad. Halloween's right around the corner, so speaking of terrible tragedies, you guys doing anything for Halloween? Like, comment, subscribe to comments to let me know what your subscription is for Halloween. Can't wait, guys. I am getting the loot crate for this month. This episode brought to you by, well, no. I will say this. Loot crate seems like an awesome idea. I've always wanted to get it. It seems super cool. And I was like, hey, you know what? Limited edition stuff too, and it's affordable? What sort of sorcery is this? Then I realized that in Canada, so it's like 14 bucks in the US to get Loot Crate a month. Probably plus shipping, I don't know. But in Canada, it's $30 a month, which is absolutely insane. I want to buy some cheese. So yeah, it's not viable because you could just spend 30 bucks and I assume buy everything in the Loot Crate. Or possibly more. Like, when they do some of the blind box stuff, you might not get the figure you want. You just go and buy it yourself. You know what? Spend the same amount of money. In Canada, anyway. I'm sure in the States it works out as like a really good deal, but it's just not viable here. I don't know why. Like, you'd think that they would have some kind of distribution process in Canada, like Amazon does. You know, ship out of Mississauga. Takes them like a day to get here. But they don't. And because of that, it makes it so stupid. I would assume in Europe it's probably the same, if not worse. I can't see. I don't know why the price is doubled to ship it to Canada, because I guess stuff shipped to Canada all the time. It only cost me like $2. No, King Dodongo! Perfect. Didn't stand a chance. It's going to Super Ultra mode. Oh my. Hey, she kind of reminds me of that girl from Castlevania Judgment. That one game that I also played on this channel that I'm sure nobody has ever watched the playthrough of. And I can't even remember her name. She was a vampire lady. And boy, was she a sexy one. Jeez. I think she was... No, she wasn't on the cover. She was just on the thumbnails that I used. Oh, Castlevania Judgment. I don't think I ever finished that game. I can't imagine why. No. I just remembered something else about this game, and now I forgot. Oh, you can cancel out of stuff. I'm sure a lot of people have realized that. But, at the end of a combo, if you're just doing the straight B, 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 B combo, just do a little dash at the end, because a lot of the combos end with some sort of animation of them, like, being super cool, like just standing there and posing. So you can avoid that, which is especially useful when you're trying to diminish the stamina meter of a giant boss. A little pro tip for you. Something else I also learned online, which is very helpful when you're trying to beat things under 15 minutes, is that you can run immediately by just pressing and holding the dash button. And you don't have to hold it the whole time once you start running. But, that being said, you do have to hold it for the initial velocity burst. So keep that in mind, anybody who is aspiring to play this game. Oh no, I went the wrong way. No! See, this is what happens. This is why I don't play games anymore. It's because it's embarrassing. And again, I could edit this stuff down. I suck at editing, and for those of you who are completely unaware of my setup here, I'm using a laptop that I bought when I first started university, which was like 40 years ago, or at least it feels that way. And right now the battery in it is completely shot. Like, if it unplugs for even a second or the power goes out, BAM! I lose everything, and then it takes like 4 years to reboot because, I don't know, it's a piece of junk. I record on this, which, capturing the stuff, not a big deal. Recording the audio, not a big deal either. Editing sucks huge, hairy donkey balls, and I mean, I'm talking like... Actually, you know what, I'm going to just say mule balls, because they're not even equivocal to donkey balls. It is it's a total horror show. And so, it's time-consuming. I shouldn't even say the editing is difficult just because everything is so slow, and the playback sucks. But it's more so, I guess, the actual conversion process. To convert this into MP4 from whatever it records in takes like, I don't want to say 6 hours. It takes probably about 4 hours for a 20-minute video. So that's why I said normally I'd space these, but odds are I'm only going to be able to get out maybe 2 in a day anyway. Although I did delete a lot of stuff off my hard drive, so maybe it will go fast. I know what you're thinking, Andrew, buy a new computer. Yeah, well, you know what? Maybe if I had a PS4, I would buy a new computer. Did you ever think of that? Because there's a lot of games I want to get for that. Evil Within, Shadows of Mordor, Parappa the Rapper 16, all of these games and more. What? Is this map finished? See that you prove your worth to me every hour of the day. Oh, every hour of every day? Is that... I also hate this when their bodies will disappear and you can't get their material, and then the mission ends and you can't pick it up. Oh, I have to go beat another... Is he gone yet? Hey, he's still there. Oh no, my stock room! I'm pretty interested to see Epona, for anyone else wondering about my opinions regarding this game, which I have. But I find it really stupid that they gave Link another weapon, because he's already got like 5 of them. And, I don't know, it's just... Like, there's a bunch of characters that only have one, like Midna, Zant, Girium, Graham Chapman, Lana from Futurama, or Archer. I know Lana has 3 weapons, but it just seems weird that the character who already had the most got another one. I know it's cool, and he's probably the one that people use the most because he has so many weapons, and he's already super leveled by the time you finish Legend Mode. But, you know, it'd be cool to have some variation for other people, especially Zant, because his combos, as I said, they suck big time. And I know that Midna has the whole wolf thing and whatnot, which is awesome, and I don't know how they would swing another weapon for her, but you know what? These guys have shown that they are pretty creative, so I've got faith in them to do something amazing. I already murdered you, King Dodongo. How did you get back here? By the way, the bosses in this game, for the most part, are pretty cool. And then you get to the most annoying boss in all of Zelda history, and I'm not referring to this game, I'm talking about the actual game that he's from, which is Skyward Sword, which is the Imprisoned. The boss in that game, fighting it 800 times, totally sucked. I hated it. I did like Skyward Sword, but it's just, it's so boring and so annoying. And that's the thing about this, is he's in this game, and they actually translated him very well in that he is super annoying to fight. I don't know, did they do a good job? I guess they did, because I hate fighting him, and I get annoyed every time I have to do it. I hate it so much! Especially when he's on a map with other things that can kill you immediately, just like in the adventure mode, of course, is what I'm referring to, in case you didn't know. Obviously, it was adventure mode. Legend mode in this game, perfectly paced. You get through, like, even on, I think on hard mode is perfectly paced. I didn't play the other modes on my first time through. But this adventure mode is just, you gotta do some serious grinding up on Epona, and sometimes on Durania. See, I don't know any of their names because any game that doesn't actually have speaking in it, I know that there's the woman at the beginning, but as I've clearly demonstrated, I don't listen to what she has to say. I rarely remember their names, and if I do, I don't remember them correctly. But that's another guy who I think could really benefit from a secondary weapon, is the Goron guy. Which, giant cestices or gauntlets or something, totally makes sense for him. He's a giant Goron. Be pretty cool. Well, look at that. I beat the first level. Congratulations to me. Sia is enhancing Volga and Wizrose with the... Wait. Wizro with the... Eternal loyalty. So this is how it Oh, Volga, you're so cool in this game. I wish they would have adapted more Zelda villains into this, in terms of the way that they did with Volga, rather than having Sia and Wizro. Although I guess technically, whatever. Who cares? Alright, well, that's the first one. I gotta make this episode, I say short, it's already, what, 23 minutes. Because otherwise I won't be able to post it. It'll take too long to render this stuff. So, thank you for watching. I'm gonna post well, I'm gonna record more. If you want to see more, I'll post more, but guess what? Nobody... Link, no! Oh, she murdered me! After all I did for you. What's wrong with you? Anyway, next time on Background Noise... Hey, dog. Shut up! Shut your mouth.